After a decade and a half of being an advisor, there's one thing that I've seen causes a lot of advisors and business owners to either fail or get burnt out, and then all the other areas of their life end up suffering. So I want to share that with you, and then how we can make sure it doesn't happen to you and to me, and then a challenge at the end of this video. If I haven't met you yet, I'm Dave, and I own an advisory firm with Tim, and we created this channel for advisors, for business owners, to share what's working in our firm so that hopefully it can help you too. And if you like this channel, I'd love to hear in the comments, how long have you been an advisor? How many years have you been an advisor? Just let me know in the comments below. It'd be fun to find out. So one of the big problems that business owners have, and probably humans in general, is they have a hard time relinquishing control, right? And it's common to hear in their business, people say often, no one can do it as good as me, or I'm irreplaceable. Really, I'm the only one who can do it. And you can choose to believe that. They can choose to believe that. But if you're currently not getting the results that you want in your business, you might want to think about what you do in your business in a different way. Do you want to keep getting the same results that you're getting, or do something different and do it better? So I want to share what the top advisors have done. And they've realized first that they've got a limited number of minutes to get everything done that they need to in a day. We all have the same amount of time, but they choose to do things differently than the average advisor. They know the difference between the high value activities and then also the low value activities. So they decide to hire someone to do the low value activities. You might not be at that place yet, but you might pretty soon. And even if you are, and even if you're starting to hire people, there's a problem that a lot of advisors still make. They hire someone, which is good, but then that person doesn't perform the way that they hoped. And that just reinforces the idea that no one else can do this as good as me. So I might as well just keep doing it myself. And let me just give you an example. An advisor gonna hire a paraplanner to create plans, to do meeting prep, and then to do post-meeting follow-up. And of course, that person isn't gonna be as good as the main advisor, especially if it's the first time that advisor is starting to hire and build a team, because he doesn't have those skills yet of right hiring and building of a team. So they bring the person on, and that person ends up failing or just not doing it as good. And in the advisor's mind, the business owner, the lesson is reinforced, and it's saying, the thought is, no one can do it as good as me. And also, this person, the advisor sees $5,000 less dollars in their bank account at the end of the month, and they think, not only is this person not as good as me, they're expensive. It's not worth it. And as long as he believes that, he's not going to be able to grow his company, or he'll grow, but he greatly increases the probability of burnout. The right lesson here that we got to think about is the one that the best advisors I've seen do is they take responsibility for the outcome themselves. So it's not, oh, this person isn't working, hiring a paraplanner doesn't work. It's this person didn't work. I don't know how to hire, or maybe I don't know how to train, or I don't know how to manage the paraplanner. It's on me. But once they do that and think that way, then they have a solvable problem they can work on. They just have to admit it first. It all comes down to this one character trait, which might surprise you, and it's humility. Many entrepreneurs have an ego problem, right? They can do it better than anyone else. And you kind of need that if you become an entrepreneur or become an advisor working for yourself. But if they learn to become more humble and admit they don't know everything, then it's easier to solve the problem that they have. And when you think about it, when it comes to your business and when it comes to your happiness level in your business, it's a much better belief to say and to believe a lot of people out there can do a lot of things better than me. That way, you can continue to offload things to better people and see fruit for doing that. And this is going to make sure that you're not just an employee in your own business. You're not the business owner, but just the employee doing everything. You want to own the business. You don't want the business to own you. So if this is making sense to you, then like this video. I'd really appreciate it. And my question for you, or challenge is for you, what are you doing right now that you're good at in your business, but you don't love doing? And how much time could you free up if you didn't do this thing anymore? And is there something else you could replace or spend your time on that's even greater value in your business? So I hope that was helpful. If you're a financial advisor, check out these videos on the screen, and then I'll see you in the next video.